Sky Ridge High School, the championship game of the 5th annual Falcon Classic. Should be a good game tonight between the 7-1 Herriman Mustangs and the 4-2 Copper Hills Grizzlies. Herriman comes into the game after beating Westlake 76-45, and Copper Hills gets here with their win over Crimson Cliffs, 74-68, where Isaiah Reiser went for 24 points, and Boston Lamborn had 14 points and 4 3-pointers. Herriman comes into the game the number 1 team in 6A in the Deseret News. Copper Hills' only 2 losses came to top teams in 6A, Davis and Layton, so we expect a good ball game here tonight. Set to jump is Barkley and Curtis. And the Mustangs have the ball. Carlo Mulford averages 17 points a game, brings it up. Gets it up top to Barkley. Back to Mulford. He drives into the lane on Reiser, backs it up. Step back, shot up and in. Reiser into the front court. The outstanding junior guard for the Grizzlies. Goes over to Curtis. To Lamborn, who hit 4 threes last night. Jacob Curtis drives in. Ball's knocked away from behind. Picked up by Dre Stilson. He brings it across midcourt. Man defense by the Grizzlies. Up top, Cale Barkley. 19-point average. 6'8" senior for the Grizzlies. Up to Mulford for 3, and it's off. Rebound knocked away, out of bounds, Grizzlies ball. Copper Hills basketball on KSL Rewind is brought to you by Ken Garf. Jacob Curtis dribbles it up. Picked up by Tanner. Reiser dribbles it into the lane, spins, kicks it up top to Wesley Curtis for 3, and it's good. 3-pointer for the Grizzlies, brought to you by the Hardy Team, your West Jordan realtor. Mulford into the front court. Goes right side to Stilson. Now to Stockton Blanchard, down low underneath. Shot is up and in by Barkley, and the basket's good with a foul. 4-3 the score. Herriman on top. 6:21 just underway here at Sky Ridge High School. I'm Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind. Free throws up, no good. Rebound, Wesley Curtis. Over to his cousin Jacob, now to Reiser. Reiser tries to go baseline, cut off by Tanner. Up top, Jacob Curtis. Left side, Orman. Austin Orman tests the lane against a 6'9" Tanner. Backs it out. Curtis for 3, no good. Rebound, Orman. Back to Curtis, drives into the lane. Into the corner to Wesley Curtis. Back out top to Reiser. Reiser gets a pick up top from Orman. Picked up out front. Crossover dribble into the lane. Jump shot good. And Reiser puts the Grizzlies on top 5-4. Herriman at 7-1 has only lost 1 game, and that's to Rock Canyon. Out of Colorado, Mulford knocks down a jumper in the lane for the Grizzlies. For the Mustangs. They go back up on top by 1. Jacob Curtis, 3-pointer, top of the lane. Rattles around, no good. Rebound to Blanchard. Stockton Blanchard, left-hand dribble into the front court. Picked up by Austin Orman. Kicks it left side to Mulford. Mulford looks for a pick from Tanner. Kicks it back to Tanner. Left-hand 3. No good. Rebound underneath to Barkley. Shot up and in by Stockton Blanchard. Blanchard averages 12 points a game for Herriman. And they now have got an 8-5 lead. 3-point shot short by Ormond. Rebound to the Mustangs. Mulford picks up his dribble, goes up top to Tanner, back to Mulford. They're looking for Barkley underneath. They can't find him. They kick it out into the corner to Dre Stilson. 3-pointer no good. Rebound Stockton Blanchard. His shot short. Rebound to Wesley Curtis for the Grizzlies. Riser to the front court. Picked up by Mulford. Spin move into the lane. Jump shot in. Riser with a couple of baskets here early in this first quarter. 1-point lead for Herriman. Dre Stilson up left side. Mulford drives into the lane. Reverse layup is up and in. 10-7, Herriman leads. Riser with a pick up top, pulls, shot up, no good. Misses the three off the back of the iron. And the rebound to Stockton Blanchard. Blanchard with a pick from Tanner. They look down low to Barkley. Barkley kicks it into the corner. 3-pointer is short by Stilson. He gets his own rebound. Goes to Barkley now for a three in the corner. It's no good. Rebound, 5-4 underneath, and Wesley Curtis comes up with it. Jacob Curtis brings it up against Tanner. Into the corner, Austin Ormond dribbles top key. Wesley Curtis into the corner, back to Ormond. Drives in, shot up by Wesley Curtis is good. Mulford with the ball, picked up by Riser, gets a pick up top, goes all the way to the basket, shot up with the left hand off the glass and good. Wesley Curtis now for three, and it's up and in. Another three-pointer by the Hardy team, your West Jordan Realtor. Wesley Curtis has got nice range on his jump shot for a 6'8" center. Barkley up top to Mulford. Mulford picked up by Riser. Heavy senior-laden team for Herriman. Mulford's the only junior that gets a ton of time. And a nice drop step move in the lane by Cale Barkley. Gives the Grizzlies a 14-12 lead. Barkley averages 19 points a game. He's the leading scorer for Herriman. Minute and a half left here in this first quarter. Riser looks for Ormond. Crossover dribble into the lane, reverse layup up, and no good, but a foul. So Riser will go to the line. And they've failed to stop the clock. Looks like they lost about 10 seconds off the game clock, so they'll get that taken care of. Set to check in is J.J. Tomczyk for Herriman. And Daxton Nelson and Asante Gondwe will check in for the last minute of the quarter. Free throw up and in. So Lamborn and Jacob Curtis out of the ballgame for Copper Hills. Second free throw's up and in by Riser. Tie ball game. Under a minute now to play here in this first quarter. Mulford. Right side to Stilson. To Blanchard, drives all the way to the lane on Godway, and it's up and in. Nice shot, nice move. Riser quickly into the front court, all the way to the basket, shot up and in, and a foul. Just used his outstanding quickness there got Mulford on his heels a little bit, went all the way to the rim. Left-hand layup up and in. So Brady Nino will come into the game at the end for the last 40 seconds, and Carlo Mulford will take a seat. He's got 2 fouls. So Reiser, with a tie ball game, tries to give them the lead, and he makes the free throw to put Copper Hills on top. Really good first quarter here in the championship game of the Falcon Classic at Sky Ridge High School. Stilson left side. Stockton Blanchard looks to drive. Kicks it out. They've got Barkley up top. Now into the corner. Down low to Barkley. Barkley backs in. Nelson. Turnaround jump shot. Fade away. No good. 10 seconds left. And Reiser with the ball across midcourt. Backs it up. Crossover. 4 seconds. All the way to the rim. Shot in. What a great shot. Off balance jumper by Reiser. And the Grizzlies take a 19-16 lead. This timeout sponsored by Jiffy Lube. We'll be right back.
Hey there, cleans every inch of chrome car washer. We like your style. Are you turning the line into a parking lot while cleaning that same spot for a 3rd time? You know it. But your impressive attention to detail means you've got the freshest ride on the road. Literally and figuratively. And when it's time for the next new truck to scrub, try Ken Garf for listening skills as thorough as your scrubbing technique. Hey, we hear you.
Dave Harrison here with you for KSL Rewind as we get ready to start this second quarter. Copper Hills basketball on KSL Rewind is brought to you by Ken Garf. Ken Garf has always been a great supporter of high school athletics and youth athletics here in the state of Utah. So Copper Hills with a 3-point lead. Daxton Nelson inbounds it to Reiser. Gets a pick up top. Austin Orman with the ball up top now to Reiser. Reiser's picked up by Dre Stilson. He takes him into the lane. Into the corner, Conway. Back to Reiser. Reiser spin move. Can't find an opening. To Orman, almost out of bounds. Daxton Nilsson with it in the corner now. Finds Reiser for 3, left side, no good. Short. Rebound up high. J.J. Thompson. Stilson brings it into the front court. Left side to Blanchard, up top to Barkley. Back to Stilson. Thompson looks down low to Barkley, goes out of bounds over his head. Micah Budge was in shortly for Copper Hills. He's back out. Jacob Curtis into the ball game. He's got the ball. They go into the corner to Conway. Curtis drives into the lane. Tries to back Barkley down. It's poked away from behind. Stockton Blanchard behind the back dribble at midcourt, and he's fouled from behind by Jacob Curtis. First team foul here in the second quarter. Second foul on Jacob Curtis, and he comes out, as does Conway, into the ball game. Lamborn, who had 4 3-pointers in the semifinal game, also back into the ball game, Wesley Curtis. Ball's thrown out of bounds by Zach Tanner, who was looking to try to get the ball down low to Cale Barkley, but Daxton Nelson called for a foul, and Herriman gets the ball back underneath their own basket. Set to inbounds is Stilson. He goes to Blanchard. Up top to Thompson. Zach Tanner swings it into the corner. Pump fake, shot up, no good, and a travel is called on Thompson. Turnover, gives the ball back to Copper Hills. Austin Orman into the front court. It's picked up by Thompson. Herriman now into his own defense. Boston Lamborn drives, kicks it to the corner. Wesley Curtis for a 3. It is up, around, and in. Another three-pointer. The Hardy team, your West Jordan Realtor. And Copper Hills now opens up 22-16 lead. Quickly, Cale Barkley with a nice spin move in the lane for two. Brings it back to a 4-point advantage for Copper Hills. Reiser, nice spin move in the lane, floater up and in. Reiser continues his hot shooting. Hit 24 points yesterday against Crimson Cliffs. Up top, Barkley. Barkley's going to back down on Reiser. They're going to call an offensive foul as Reiser goes to the ground. And Barkley picks up his first foul. Reiser really is taking this game over both ends of the floor. So Gondway into the ball game for the Grizzlies, and Austin Orman comes out. Herriman with a pick up top. Reiser misses a three. Gondway with the offensive rebound. Daxton Nilsson drives into the lane. Pump fakes, kicks it out. Lamborn for three. Up around and good. Another three-pointer by the Hardy team, your West Jordan Realtor. And Boston Lamborn with 4 3-pointers last night gets another one to rattle around and in. Zach Tanner swings it left side to Stilson. They go down to Barkley. Barkley's got the ball stolen away from behind by Reiser. Reiser into the front court. Turns his defender around, shut up and off the glass. No good, but a foul. And that time, Cale Barkley just got his pocket picked from behind by Reiser. Copper Hills has opened up a 27-18 lead. And Reiser knocks down the first free throw. Austin Orman into the game. Reiser going to get a break. And in the first couple of minutes here in this second quarter, Copper Hills has outscored the number 1 ranked Herriman Mustangs 10-2. Mulford back into the ball game for Copper Hills. Crossover dribble, goes baseline, pulls a shot up. It's partially blocked by Orman. Barkley gets it back. Now Zach Tanner in the lane. Turns, kicks it out. J.J. Tomczyk with a beautiful spin move in the lane. Left-hand layup is in. Lamborn to Curtis in the corner. Copper Hills has gotten hot from the three-point line, and now all the way to the basket. Wesley Curtis, strong. Shots up and in, and a foul. And we've got a timeout on the court. This Copper Hills timeout sponsored by Jiffy Lube. With the score 31-20, Copper Hills on top. We'll be back here shortly.
It's time for another round of... All right, contestants, name that sound.
Lettuce.
Oh, you think that sound is lettuce?
I wish it was.
David, our resident champion from Ken Garf.
That's the intern Dale, cracking ice for a soda. Correct.
And that's why you need a Ken Garf dealership. If they listen this well, imagine how well they'll hear you.
Ridge High School, Dave Harrison here with KSL Rewind. Copper Hills has got an 11-point lead. Wesley Curtis trying to finish off the three-point play. Had a nice strong move in the lane for the layup. Looks to finish the three. Shot is up, no good. Rebound to Cale Barkley. Mulford into the front court. Stilson up top, Barkley. Barkley goes all the way into the lane. Double team there, kicks it out to up top. Mulford's got it. 13 on the shot. Picked by Tanner Mulford all the way to the basket. Scoop layup up and good. Austin Orman now quickly into the front court. Man-to-man defense this time by the Mustangs. Daxton Nilsson with a pick, and he's called for a foul. So the moving screen that time on Daxton Nilsson, 6'3" senior, will come out of the ball game, and Isaiah Reiser back in for Copper Hills. Carlo Mulford into the front court, averages 4 assists a game. Goes up top to Stilson. Back to Mulford. Mulford with a crossover into the lane. Good. Great move. Mulford's got a really quick first step off the dribble. A nice crossover move that time to get to the lane for the layup. 31-24, Copper Hills with the lead. Godway sets a pick up top for Reiser. They look for Curtis, who's got it. Picked up by Zach Tanner. He goes all the way to the basket. Pump fake. Shot up off the glass. No good. And he draws another foul. So Wesley Curtis back to the free throw line for Copper Hills. Both teams come in averaging 65 points a game. Wesley Curtis hits his first free throw. And Herriman has not lost a game this season to a Utah team. Their only loss came to Rock Canyon, Colorado in last weekend's Corner Canyon tournament. Curtis with a second free throw. Up and good. Back to a 9-point lead for the Grizzlies. Mulford to Stilson. Look to Zach Tanner at the top of the key. Mishandles it. Stockton Blanchard drives all the way down on Lamborn. Spin move and a foul on the baseline. Stockton Blanchard backed him all the way down into the paint. It looked like he had a layup, but the foul probably saved that. Mulford inbounds it. They go down low. Barkley, spin move, shot, no good, foul. Wesley Curtis picks up the foul that time on a strong move by Cale Barkley inside. Barkley, the 6'8" senior for the Grizzlies. I'm sorry, for the Mustangs. The Mustangs heavily laden with seniors. First shot up and good. Two and a half minutes left here in the first half. Copper Hills leads by 8. Second free throw, no good. Blanchard with a nice offensive rebound. Mulford looks for a pick up top from Barkley. He gets it. Step back three, up, no good. Rebound. Godway for the Grizzlies. Cross midcourt. Gets it to Reiser. Reiser pump fakes. Free throw line jump shot. Off the front of the rim short. Rebound Mulford. Mulford, great handles. Got Ormond on him. Goes all the way to the basket. Strong move to the hoop, and the basket goes. So Carlo Mulford with a nice move in the lane. And Herriman can cut the lead down to 5 with this free throw. Shot way short. Rebound, Zach Tanner fights it. Gets a shot blocked. Reiser pushes it. Orman to the basket. Euro step. Into the corner. Lamborn. 3! The Hardy team, your West Jordan Realtor. Barkley spin move into the lane. The ball's almost taken away again by Reiser. Now into the corner. Stilson for 3, and it's good. Things starting to heat up a little bit here at the end of this second quarter. 6-point lead for Copper Hills. Reiser Free throw line extended right, jump shot no good. Barkley rebound for the Mustangs. Mulford pushes it all the way to the lane. Shot no good, but a foul on Isaiah Reiser. Minute 12 left here in the first half. So Mulford's last free throw was way short. This one's good. They cut the lead down to 4 after having trailed by as many as 11 here in this second quarter. Second free throw short. Tanner over the top of Gondway. No call. Copper Hills with the ball. Orman, corner, Gondway, 3. No good. Rebound controlled by the Mustangs. Kel Barkley to Stilson. Stilson picked up by Reiser. Under a minute. Mulford picked up by Ormond out top. Looks for a pick from Tanner. Gets it. 18-foot jump shot. No good. Rebound Boston Lamborn to Reiser. Shot clock is off. Reiser sees a lane. Opening shot good. The defense kind of fell asleep that time, and Reiser took advantage of it. 20 seconds left here in this first half. 38-31. Copper Hills leads Herriman. Mulford up top as Herriman sets for the last shot of the half. Crossover move on Lamborn. Kicks it top. Three-point shot, good for Zach Tanner. And that, folks, is the end of the first half. And we've got a good one here as the Copper Hills Grizzlies lead the Herriman Mustangs 38-34. This timeout brought to you by Jiffy Lube. We'll be back with the second half after this.
In 1971, the world's first Jiffy Lube opened in Utah. For over 50 years, we've been committed to servicing our Utah communities. Jiffy Lube, nationally known, locally owned.
Welcome back to Sky Ridge High School. Just about ready to start the second half. Copper Hills leads 38-34. First half, Isaiah Reiser with 17 points for Copper Hills. He led the way. Wesley Curtis with 15. And Boston Lamborn hit a couple of three-pointers. He's got 6 points. Those were the only 3 players that scored for Copper Hills. And Carlo Mulford had 15, led the way for Herriman. Cale Barkley picked up 7. Copper Hills basketball on KSL Rewind, brought to you by Ken Garf. I'm Dave Harrison. Second half is underway. Mulford with a double pick up top. Kicks it to Tanner. Throws the ball away underneath, and Jacob Curtis for the Grizzlies with a steal. Reiser across midcourt, looks for a pick. Curtis rolls to the basket, and a good play defensively that time by Mulford. Tipped the pass, and Stilson has the ball for the Mustangs. Mulford, nice crossover move to the baseline. Shot up and in. And just like that, it's a 2-point ball game. Lamborn drives it all the way to the basket. Shot is blocked by Blanchard. Good defensive play that time by Stockton Blanchard. So Copper Hills has the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. Lamborn with a 3 from the left side off the back of the iron. Barkley with a rebound. Mulford across midcourt for Herriman. Gets a pick up top. All the way to the basket. Another layup. And 2 straight baskets by Mulford. And it's a tie ball game. So timeout by Copper Hills. This timeout sponsored by Jiffy Lube. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Sky Ridge High School. Dave Harrison here with KSL Rewind. Shout out to Tanya, Cozy, Nancy, Jesse, and Savannah, all watching the ball game tonight on KSL Rewind. Tie ball game. Isaiah Reiser up top. Gets the ball back. Man-to-man defense by the Mustangs. Orman picked up by Mulford. 13 on the shot clock. Behind the back dribble, he finds Reiser now at the top of the key. 9 on the shot clock. Gets into the lane. Free throw line jump shot up and in. Reiser now with 19 points on the game. Stilson for the Mustangs, picked up by Ormond. Up to Mulford. Mulford works against Reiser. Step back jump shot is good. It's 6 points for Mulford to start this second half. 40-40 is our score. Reiser into the ball game. He's got a layup all the way to the basket, and it's in. Mulford and Reiser back and forth. What a ball game. Both of them are playing fantastic basketball. Now Lamborn with the steal all the way down court. Blanchard ties him up. Great defensive play by Blanchard. Second time this quarter he's come up with a nice defensive stop. Copper Hills will retain possession. They'll have the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket with a 2-point lead. Gondway into the game now for Copper Hills. He's got Lamborn up top. Lamborn with a couple of threes already. He had 4 last night. Reiser kicks at the corner. Orman 3. Yes! That three-pointer brought to you by the Hardy team, your West Jordan Realtor. Blanchard spin move into the paint is knocked away by Lamborn to Reiser. Reiser goes all the way to the free throw line, pulls up, shot short. Rebound, Stockton Blanchard. Looks down cold for Mulford. Mulford goes all the way to the basket. Reverse layup. Hits the bottom of the basket off Gondway, out of bounds. Herriman gets it back. Daxton Nilsson into the game now for Copper Hills. Wesley Curtis with 15 points in the first half. He is out. Barkley in the lane. Left-hand jump shot, no good. Ormond rebounds for Copper Hills. Into the corner, Dax Nelson for a deep three. It's short off the front of the iron. Gondway with the rebound. Over to Lamborn, and the ball's knocked out of bounds off of Herriman. Copper Hills gets away with one there as Stilson got a hand on the ball. J.J. Tomsick into the ball game, the 6'3 senior guard for Herriman. And to the bench, Zach Tanner. Ball inbounded to Conway. Conway all the way to the hoop. Shot up and in. Nice move that time by Sante Gondway, the 6'4 senior for Copper Hills. Copper Hills opens up a 7-point lead, 47-40. And we've got a timeout on the court. This timeout brought to you by Jiffy Lube.
Hey there, cleans every inch of chrome car washer. We like your style. Are you turning the line into a parking lot while cleaning that same spot for a third time? You know it. But your impressive attention to detail means you've got the freshest ride on the road. Literally and figuratively. And when it's time for the next new truck to scrub, try Ken Garf for listening skills as thorough as your scrubbing technique. Hey, we hear you.
Back at Sky Ridge High School, Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind. Copper Hills basketball on Rewind is brought to you by Ken Garf. Carlo Mulford with the ball for Herriman. Into the corner, Tomsick down low, Barkley. Turn around, right-handed jump hook off the glass, no good. Rebound to Copper Hills. Reiser picked up by Stilson. Little shake, spin move. Jacob Curtis now into the lane, and he throws it out of bounds as Boston Lamborn left the corner on a back cut. And turnover, ball goes to Herriman. Mulford left side, Stilson. Up top to Barkley. Back to Mulford. Mulford, the leading scorer in the ball game, with 21. And the shot is no good. And it looks like a foul is going to be called on Stockton Blanchard. So that's the flop call. It's kind of the LeBron James rule that Utah High School has implemented this year. So it's a warning the first time you flop, and it's called. The second time, it's a 2-point technical, and it's a team foul. So Reiser looks to cross over Blanchard in the lane, turnaround jump shot at the free throw line is up and in, and another shot by Reiser, and he now has 21 on the night. Whistle on the court. And into the ball game is Wesley Curtis. Also in for Reiser comes Austin Ormond. So 3:15 left here in the third quarter, and it's a 49-40 lead for Copper Hills on the number 1 ranked Herriman Mustangs. Jump shot by Tomczyk is up and in for 3, and he cuts the lead to 6. Great shot there for Herriman. Ormond gets a double pick up top. Jacob Curtis with a spin move. Ball's taken away from behind, and they're going to call a foul on Cale Barkley. Barkley, the 6'8 senior, averages 19 points. Right now he's got 7 here in this game. Second foul, that call is against Dre Stilson. So Copper Hills inbounds the ball to Curtis. Back to Reiser. Reiser into the lane. Looks for the left hand. Reverse layup. Good. Nifty little move there by Isaiah Reiser. Copper Hills back up by 8. Mulford crosses Reiser in. Over. All the way to the basket. Left hand layup. Off the glass and good. And a foul on Reiser. So a chance for a 3-point play for Carlo Mulford, and he is the only Mustang to have scored here in this second half. And the shot is up and in. So the 3-point play cuts the lead to 5. Ormond drives into the lane. He's cut off by Zach Tanner. Kicks it back out to Dax Nelson. Puts it on the floor. Into the corner to Ormond. Picked up by Mulford. Gets a pick. Left hand. 3-pointer. No good. Zach Tanner with a rebound. Herriman to Mulford. Top of the key. Double team. Kicks it right side. Tanner. 3-pointer. No good. Short. Rebound chased down to the corner by Isaiah Reiser. Minute 45 left here in the third quarter. Copper Hills on top by 5. Reiser up top. Curtis pump fakes it. Drives it into the lane, and he's bumped on the drive by J.J. Tomczyk. Just the second team foul, so the ball will be taken out of bounds. Boston Lamborn into the game. Jacob Curtis goes to the bench. And Cale Barkley back in, and Tomczyk comes out for the Mustangs. Oh! Reiser just about goes into the backcourt. He saves it. And Ormond works against Mulford. Gets a couple of picks. Cut off by Barkley. Back up type to Reiser. 18 on the shot clock. Curtis, nice pick into the corner. Dax Nelson open for 3. It's good. And the Hardy team, your West Jordan Realtor. Another 3-pointer for Copper Hills. And Mulford quickly comes back and takes the ball to the basket, makes it, and gets fouled. So every time Copper Hills extends their lead a little bit, Carlo Mulford comes down and makes a big play. Mulford's free throw's good. 54-49 our score. Under a minute left here in the third quarter at Sky Ridge High School. Austin Orman up top to Dax Nelson. Nelson left side, riser. Goes against Stilson. Spin move up top. Wesley Curtis three-point shot off the front of the iron. Rebound up top. Blanchard up high for the Mustangs. Mulford picked up out by midcourt by Austin Orman. And it's really been the Carlo Mulford show here in this third quarter for Herriman. When they spread it out looking for the last shot, there's about a 3-second difference between the shot clock and the play clock. Barkley now works against Nilsson all the way to the basket. Pump fakes, does not get the shot off in time. And, well, looks like a shot clock violation against Herriman. So 2 seconds left here in the third quarter. One pump fake too many that time for Barkley. Two seconds. So, I'm sorry, they changed it. 3.4 seconds. Lamborn from midcourt. Shot. Oh, off the backboard. No good. So at the end of the third quarter, Copper Hills with a 54-49 lead this timeout. Sponsored by Jiffy Lube. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this.
In 1971, the world's first Jiffy Lube opened in Utah. For over 50 years, we've been committed to servicing our Utah communities. Jiffy Lube. Nationally known, locally owned.
Welcome back to Sky Ridge High School, the championship game in the 5th annual All-State Falcon Classic. The number 1 ranked Herriman Mustangs facing off against Copper Hills High School. Copper Hills with a 5-point lead. Here as we start the final stanza, Isaiah Reiser with the ball for Copper Hills. Step back crossover into the lane. Kicks it. Dax Nelson. 3-point. Deep. No good. Rebound tapped out. Controlled by Herriman. Stilson brings it into the front court to Barkley. They're looking to try to get the ball to Mulford, and he's fouled on a back cut by Austin Ormond. So the first team foul comes pretty quick here in this fourth quarter. Copper Hills basketball on KSL Rewind is brought to you by Ken Garf. Thank Ken Garf for their support of Copper Hills basketball. Ball's inbounded now underneath. Layup is up and in. Good shot there by Kel Barkley. And they cut the lead to 3. Copper Hills into the front court. Ormond with the left-hand dribble over to Reiser. Man-to-man defense by the Mustangs. Reiser gets a pick up top. Crosses Stilson over. Up top, Gondway. Pump fake. Jump shot from the free throw line's up and in. Nice shot there. Nice move by Gondway. Pushes the Copper Hills lead back to 5. Nice drive and dish. Corner 3 by Stilson's up and good for Herriman. Assist Mulford. Reiser quickly pushes it back into the front court for Copper Hills. Kicks it Dax Nelson. Pump fake. 3, left side. No. Rebound, Gondway. Looked like he traveled. No call. Reiser now undercut as he goes up to catch the ball by Stilson. And Stilson's going to get called for a foul. That'll be the second on Herriman here in this fourth quarter. (56-54) is our score. Copper Hills, Dax Nilsson fakes the drive into the lane, gives it to the riser up top, back to Nilsson on the pick and pop. Gondway pump fakes. He's got Zach Tanner on him. He goes all the way to the basket, kicks it into the corner. Lamborn to Riser. Fake in the lane, left-hand layup off the glass, no good. Rebound, Barkley pushes it to Stilson. And they slow things down. Mulford now with the ball, gets a pick up top. Keeps his dribble alive. And a foul on a reach called on Isaiah Riser. It's been a fantastic battle between Mulford and Riser tonight. Mulford with 27, Riser with 23. So into the ball game for Herriman, J.J. Tomzik. Mulford with a crossover dribble, goes to the baseline, all the way to the basket, left-hand reverse layup, up and in. And he stays hot. Tie ball game, 56-56, 5.5 minutes left here in this ball game. Copper Hills and Herriman. It's been a fantastic game. 2 point guards have really dominated this ball game. Riser to Lamborn, over to Orman. Orman into the lane, and a foul on Stockton Blanchard. So Dax Nilsson out of the ball game. Wesley Curtis back in. Curtis had a fantastic first half. 15 points. Riser underneath Gondway. Pump fake. Gets Barkley up in the air, and a late whistle. Foul called on Barkley. Gondway did a nice job with a quick pump fake. Got Barkley in the air. Missed the layup, and the late whistle didn't make the Herriman Mustangs fans very happy, but chance for Gondway to put Copper Hills back on top. And his free throw is up and in. So both free throws are good. 58-56 is our score. Down low, Barkley, left hand, jump hook over Curtis, no good. Curtis with the rebound. To Riser, who pushes it. Spin laid in the paint, pump fake. Can't find anybody. Now he's got Orman to Gondway. Gondway gets it back to his point guard. Riser with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Step back three is an air ball. Rebound to Mulford. Mulford pushes it into the front court. He's got Blanchard in the corner. Pump fake, baseline. Stilson, and a whistle, and it looks like Mulford is down. Not sure if he turned an ankle. It looked like he might have stepped on somebody's foot. Hopefully he's okay. He has played a fantastic ball game tonight. He's on his feet. Looks like he's okay. So Herriman will retain possession. And into the ball game for Mulford is Brady Nino, 5'10 junior guard. I suspect it'll be just for a few minutes while Mulford walks that injury off. .409 left in this one. It's been a great ball game. 2 6A teams played fantastic throughout this tournament. And Herriman yet to lose the ball game to an in-state team. Barkley, crossover dribble on Wesley Curtis all the way to the basket. Reverse lay it up and in, and a shot counts, and he's fouled. So Barkley ties the ball game up at 58 and has a chance to put Herriman on top for the first time in a while. And after just a few seconds off the game clock, Mulford back into the ball game for Herriman. Dax Nilsson back in for Copper Hills. So Barkley a chance to put Herriman on top. He misses a free throw, so we stay tied at 58. Austin Ormond with a rebound. Comes off a double pick. Finds Lamborn in the corner for three. His shot is no good. And Mulford has it for the Mustangs. Mulford spin move in the lane, finds a wide open J.J. Thompson. And the Mustangs take the 60-58 lead with 3.5 minutes left here in the ball game. Austin Orman with a crossover dribble. Gives it to Reiser. Reiser picked up by Stilson. Reiser attacks, spin move in the lane, kicks it into the corner. Nilsson back to Reiser. 9 on the shot. Reiser with a crossover spin again. Turns around, jump shot in the lane off the side of the rim. And Barkley with a rebound. Herriman with a 2-point lead. They slow things down. Under 3 minutes left here in the ball game. And we've got a timeout on the court. This timeout sponsored by Jiffy Lube. We'll be back after this commercial.
It's time for another round of All right, contestants, name that sound.
Lettuce.
Oh, you think that sound is lettuce?
I wish it was.
David, our resident champion from Ken Garf.
That's the intern Dale, cracking ice for a soda.
Correct.
And that's why you need a Ken Garf dealership. If they listen this well, imagine how well they'll hear you.
Welcome back to Sky Ridge High School. Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind as we finish out the Falcon Classic. Championship game here tonight has been fantastic between Copper Hills and Herriman. Herriman with a 60-58 lead and the ball. Thompson inbounds it to tonight's star Mulford. A double pick set up top of the lane for Mulford. It's picked up by Orman. Gets over the top, kicks to Thompson for the three. It's no good. Rebound, Reiser. Reiser quickly all the way to the basket. Right hand scoop layup up and in. Tie ball game. Mulford all the way to the lane, and his scoop shot is up and in. But again, these 2 point guards have just put on a show tonight. Mulford up over 30 points now. Boston Lamborn, picked up by Blanchard. Trying to get the ball to Reiser. Finds Gondway to Ormond. 10 on the shot. Ormond with a nice crossover spin move into the corner. Gondway, three-pointer, no good. Rebound up high, Stockton Blanchard. Blanchard won't show up in the points, but he's played a fantastic game on the defensive end and on the boards for Herriman. And Herriman now with the 2-point lead, 1:20 left. They're just backing things out. They're going to run clock. 12 on the shot. Mulford all the way to the basket. Left-hand layup, good. Mulford putting on a show. Ormond all the way back with his layup up and in for Herriman, and we've got for Copper Hills, and we've got a timeout on the floor. This timeout sponsored by Jiffy Lube. Back at Sky Ridge High School, where Herriman, who has trailed the entire ball game, has come back and taken a 2-point lead with 1:03 left here in the ball game. Championship game of the All-State Falcon Classic here at Sky Ridge High School. Copper Hills basketball on KSL Rewind, brought to you proudly by Ken Garf. So Herriman is going to sit back in their spread offense, look to run as much clock as they can. Barkley backs down Curtis in the lane, left-hand jump hook up and in, and he gives Herriman the 4-point lead with 40 seconds left. So Isaiah Reiser up top. Curtis, 3, no good. Rebound, fought for. Ormond, it's on the ground. Barkley picks it up, and Mulford's got it, and he's going to be fouled by Gondway. So after leading the entire game, Copper Hills now finds itself down 4, and they'll be forced to foul the rest of the way out and hope for some missed free throws. And Herriman has a chance to improve to 8-1 if they can continue to hit free throws. And Mulford hits his first. So Herriman with their biggest lead of the night at 67-62. 30 seconds left here. Copper Hills is going to need to hit some threes. Second free throw's up and in. And we've got another timeout on the floor, sponsored by Jiffy Lube. We will be back after these messages. Welcome back to Sky Ridge High School. 6-point lead for Herriman. Copper Hills pushes it up. Reiser left-hand layup off the glass, up and in. And 21 seconds left. It's a 4-point game now. We'll take this quick break and be right back. So 68-64 is our score with Herriman on top. 21 seconds left in the ball game. It's been a battle back and forth. Copper Hills has led most of the game, but Carlo Mulford has scored over 30 points for Herriman and has taken over this second half, and especially here in this fourth quarter. So Herriman now inbounds the ball and quickly fouled. So Wesley Curtis fouls Cale Barkley. So Barkley will have free throws. So for Copper Hills, they've got to hope for a missed free throw or two, and they've got to hit some threes. They've got guys that can shoot them: Lamborn, Reiser, Ormond, Wesley Curtis, Gondway. Everybody in the ball game can shoot threes. And Barkley misses the first. So Dax Nilsson in. He's hit a 3 in the ball game. And again, Herriman is undefeated in the state of Utah this year. Their lone loss came to Rock Canyon, and they're ranked first in the Deseret News 6A poll. So second free throw's up and good, 69-64, 5-point lead. 20 seconds left. Ormond all the way to the basket. Left-hand layup up and in. And another quick timeout by Copper Hills. That timeout is sponsored by Jiffy Lube. We'll be right back. 15 seconds left here at Sky Ridge High School. Herriman with the 3-point lead after the Austin Ormond layup. Full court pressure. And a foul immediately as the ball's inbounded. So Dre Stilson, the 6-foot senior guard, 3 points on the night, has yet to shoot a free throw. He averages 3 points a game and a couple of assists. So again, it comes down to Herriman's got to make their free throws, and if they do, they basically can seal this game. Their defensive strategy has been to guard the three-point line. They've given up a couple of easy layups, but Copper Hills has got to hit a three-point shot. And Stilson makes the free throw. So Dax Nilsson back into the ball game. And Herriman drops off of the foul lane. As Stilson looks for a second. And it's up and in. So a 5-point lead, 14 seconds left of the game. Reiser pushes it. Looks for the three in the corner. It's blocked by Tomzik. It looks like this ball game's going to be over. Carlo Mulford dribbles it out. And Herriman with a fantastic comeback and a huge performance by Carlo Mulford. They win the ball game 71-66. And the Herriman Mustangs are the All-State Falcon Classic champions in 2024. Congratulations to the Mustangs, and congratulations to Copper Hills. They also played fantastic throughout this tournament. A great game for Isaiah Reiser and Wesley Curtis tonight, but not quite enough as the Herriman Mustangs pull off the win. The final score, 71-66. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind. We'll see you again soon.